Happy Wacky Wednesday to you. Hold on, let me close that door right there. Hopefully the dogs won't start whining. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, it's Wacky Wednesday, y'all. My thumbnail asks you, is it well, no, my thumbnail don't ask you that. I guess the title says, is it Wednesday yet? Yes, it's Wacky Wednesday. It is Wednesday. That's the wackiest thing I could come up with for today as far as a thumbnail. I think it's wacky enough. I don't know why the French fries and the hamburger and the strawberry shake are up there. I don't know. I just make these things. I don't figure them out. But hey, but you know what? We're just coming over from Eddie Lugo Studios. We started the day off over at Jimmy's, the Astute Tourist. I was just coming out the gym at 6 a.m. He was coming on, so I was listening while driving on the way home. And then when I got home, I turned the computer on, listened some more, and he had Sean from the Down Under Cruisers. And they're talking about, upcoming cruise there with the Rock and Roll Tribute, which is a Helping Hands for Cruising cruise. So it's helping somebody else go on a cruise that otherwise might not be able to. It's a great cause. And the ABC cruise coming up next April is also a Helping Hands for Cruising. Now, if you want to get on either one of those, contact Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel today. Yes, tell him Chet from Sea Lake Journey sent you, or you can tell him Sensei Rabbit, who is my co-host. He's a second-degree dirty belt. He's here to keep the chat in line. Yeah, he does a good job too, by the way. But let's say hi to 10 or 70 people here this morning. Actually, I should say 10 or 65 because I see there's 65 comments up there already. What? I love it. John Gaylor first one in. We've been following John all the way this morning. Good morning to you, John. Thanks for joining me. And TNT's Adventures to Sea. Good morning, Chet, Robin, and Mr. John Gaylor. Woo! Which reminds me, Robin from Sea Lake Journeys is still in Texas. She won't be back till Friday, actually Saturday morning about 2:30 a.m. is when she'll get home from Orlando Airport because she don't land till after midnight. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy. It's crazy, but she's doing her job up there, getting it done. So I'm here taking care of everything else, and she's up there taking care of that. And good morning to Ohio Travels with Chris. Right on, Chris. How's it going this morning? Hey, John. Cruising is fun anytime. There's Cheryl right there. And don't forget, at 9 o'clock today, right after us, is it's Go Live Together. That's what it is with Eddie, Cheryl, and Jeremy. 9 o'clock. Now, why you say, what are you doing here at 8:15 Sea Lake Journeys? Well, that's because See Me Traveling is not here today. So Eddie rolled on over from instead of stopping at 8, he kept on going to 8:15, and I'm picking it up at 8:15 because, we don't want to avoid there because Kurt and Marsha's gone. So we're here to fill in, and that's what we do. We fill in. And right there is Ryan from PK Adventure Travels. Hey, what's going on, Ryan? Woohoo! And Scott from Controversial Cruising coming in with the Chet Mix. And Monday at 8:30, we have the Conscious Cruiser on Spotify. And I think this week it's going to be on, who's it on this week? I think it's on Scott's channel or Elisa's channel. It's on Scott or Elisa's channel. Let me know, Scott, because I forget. I get them mixed up. I know when it's my week and it ain't my week. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning. And we got a hashtag Whack It Wednesday. I think it is a Whack It Wednesday, isn't it? Very much so. Chris, TNT. Oh, I forgot I got this thing up here. Show comments on stage. Why not? Woohoo! I like the woohoos. It's a woohoo kind of day because it starts with Wednesday. It's a woohoo Wednesday. John, Chris, Chet, he's our man. If he ain't got a bologna sandwich, no one does. Cheryl, Scott, Ryan, Scott, good morning. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Cruising is fun anytime. Bone Tired Travelers right there. Denise coming in on the hashtag Onion Raid. That's right, Onion Raid. You had to be over at Eddie to know what that's all about. It's about, you guessed it, onions. Scott, good morning. Denise, cruising is fun anytime, yeah. And Chet Mix, right on, Denise. Thanks for joining us here this morning. Hope you're having a groovy morning so far. We'll try to make it more groovy. Hello. And Scotty J Travels, I heard a whoop whoop around the corner there, and there he is now. Good morning to you, Scotty. Scotty, hey. Hello. Oh, wow. Phone and laptop synced. I have stereo sound. That's pretty cool. I may have to do that with mine over here, but I'm on the wrong side now. When I do the live shows, I'm on this side of the room. Now, And then what I have to do is when the show's over, I have to turn the monitor facing the other way because that's where my YouTube office is, where I actually work on the videos. And the speakers get turned around, the microphone gets over there in case I have to do voiceovers as I'm doing my editing, which I have to do a lot of times, a lot of voiceovers. And then sometimes I add them in. Sometimes there's talking from the video, and then sometimes there's voiceover. And you're going to see some of that here on the Catch by Rudy this Friday. How about that, y'all? This Friday, the Catch by Rudy. That's Robin from Sea Lake Journey sitting there with, that's just the entree, guys. That's not even the main dish. And those shrimp were truly jumbo shrimp. And I mean jumbo, like as big as Chuck the Duck. And then she got some king prawns, but you'll have to see the video how big the king prawns were. I thought she ordered lobster. Let's just say that. Right on. And where did I leave off at? Here we go, Denise. Chris, good morning. Hey, well, I can go back and turn that on too. And Travels of P&B, Paul, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us here on Wacky Wednesday. And Najuma Brown, good morning to you. Hey, Najuma. And Tom and Tree. Tom and Try. Tom and Terry? Maybe. I'll translate that for you, Scott. Tom and Terry. How about that? Good morning. Terry, he translated his own self. I just had to go down further in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'll quit hollering. You don't have to quit hollering. It's okay. It's not bothering anybody. Hashtag onion raid from Linda right there. Good morning, y'all. Hey, Linda, how's it going? And love the angry bird eyes. I know, right? Denise, hey. And hashtag Vidalia raid. Now, see, Vidalia onion is my favorite. I can just take the outside layer off a Vidalia onion and eat it like an apple. I love them things. My favorite thing to do with them, though, is put them in some aluminum foil with a little bit of butter and put them on a grill. Oh. And I love them things. Good morning, Sea Lake Journeys from Aaron Smith. Good morning to you, Aaron. Thanks for joining me. Hashtag onion raid to go along with your burger. Man, I could use a burger right now. I got out of the gym at 6 o'clock because I got up at 4:30. I head to the gym. Got that done. I get home and I got a lot going on here on Wednesdays. Not just the live show, but also I have watering zones for the Butterfly Ranch and the yard, and to keep rotating them and all that stuff. And then also trying to make breakfast, which today was 3 boiled eggs and a banana. 3 boiled eggs and a banana. Does that sound yummy to you? Who wants boiled eggs and banana for breakfast tomorrow? Probably me. Good morning from John. Will G coming in. Hey, Will G, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Good morning, Will. Good morning. And good morning. Good morning. We have a spa room, but I just saw Coach did a video on the Havana deck. Hashtag Horizon Havana Envy. Those are pretty nice. The Havana Cabana thing deal over there is pretty nice. It's got its own little pool setup, its own little bar, and it's a nice setup. I don't know how much more it would cost though. Get a hold of Bruce and find out. But I think I'm going to dig the spa room because you got your own little elevator. You just go down to the spa and you get the free use of it all week, the thermal spa. Go in there and get in that thalassotherapy pool, get on those hot stone beds. I'm all about it. I'll be in there every day. You can count on that. Doesn't matter if it's a port day, sea day, Wednesday, Friday. It doesn't matter. I'll be in there. And Sherman coming in from CNS Travel on the hashtag onion raid. Hey, scallions. Y'all consider scallions separate, or do you consider scallions onions? I always consider them onions too. And man, I remember being on my grandpa's farm up in New York when I was a kid, and we'd just pull them right out of the ground, brush them on our pants, and then eat them things. Then we'd grab a potato. That's right, a potato out of the ground, wipe it on our shirt, and eat that thing like an apple. Man, I love doing that. And then there's wild strawberries growing out there in this cow pasture. We'd go out there and the little tiny wild strawberries, man, I'd be munching down on them things. So time we got back to the house, I'd already eaten. Yeah, we'd be up there getting the cows, and there'd be a calf born up there or something. He'd carry the calf down. I didn't. I was too young. And he'd just scoop the calf right up and carry it down the mountain. It was fun. Good times. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And Kathy Mills, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us, Kathy. Sensei Rabbit, what? Sensei Rabbit says a special hi to you this morning, Kathy. How about that? Good morning. And good morning. Good morning. 69, but going to be 83 in Chicago. What? It's 69 already? I think it was when I got down to where the gym's at downtown, it was 81 there. Now, here where we live, it's always about 3 to 4 degrees cooler than what it is there in the morning times. So it was 77 here. But yeah, uptown was like 81 already today. And I don't know what it is here right now, but it's in the 80s and it is humid. Humid. When we get up in the morning here in Florida, all the windows are steamed up. I mean, water droplets, fog. You can't see out the windows in the mornings in Florida if you're running your air conditioner anyway. That's the way it rolls. Woohoo Wednesday. It's a woohoo Wednesday, Aaron. How you like that? We come up with a new one. I usually depend on Marcia from See Me Traveling to make up what the Friday. She does the Friday, whatever Friday is going to be. And I'm hoping she'll start inventing stuff for Wednesday too. Najuma says, good morning, everybody out there. And TNT says, how about some fried bologna? Now, Tom is a chef, by the way, a real chef, the kind with the hat, the big hat, and fried bologna. I like fried bologna. I haven't had it in a long time, but I'm telling you what, you bring me some fried bologna right now. And what wine would you match that up with, Tom? Just curious. If I'm going to have my fried bologna, I'm thinking as a side dish, I'd have what, maybe how about a grilled cheese sandwich to go with the bologna? Maybe put the fried bologna on the grilled cheese sandwich, fried bologna and grilled cheese together. What wine would go with that? Check it out, 241 days until the ABC. Are you ready to get on the ABC cruise? I'm getting more ready by the day. 8 days on the Carnival Horizon out of Miami. It's going to be awesome. Going to Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao. We've been to Aruba and Curacao, but we've never been to Bonaire. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be fantastic. Good morning. Good morning. How about some fried green tomatoes? Now, that is one of Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. That's one of her favorites. Sometimes she'll get a hankering for that, and she'll go looking for green tomatoes, and just so she can bring them home and throw them in a pan. That is one of her favorites. Chet Mix, this week upcoming is your week. Is it? Is it my week? Usually I know when my week is. It's my week. Okay. I guess I better get ready for that, huh, Scott? 8:30 Monday morning, Conscious Cruiser on Sea Lake Journeys. But go ahead and go over and subscribe to the Conscious Cruiser because we only got a few more weeks left until we do all of our episodes on the Conscious Cruiser. And you don't have to sit here and watch Chet from Sea Lake Journeys wonder whose week it is, whose rotation it is, because Sensei Rabbit don't know. That's one of the things he don't know. He knows a lot, but he don't know that. Hey, CNS, it's your Monday and Elisa the Monday after. Okay, then it's me, then Elisa, and then after that it'll have to be Scott, right? Maybe it'll be Sensei Rabbit. I don't know. Controversial cruising. I was thinking that. Y'all got to keep track of me. Somebody's got to keep me in line. Now, I do have it written down on my calendar over there once I sit down and go look. But it's on the other side. It's on the YouTube. It's on the film editing and side and all that. This is like the show studio for lives. I don't have anything over here except squeaky toys. And I do have a couple of notes. Oh, here's one. I want to remind you tonight at 6. Hey, Vicky from Foodie Vacation. Tonight at 6 o'clock, I'm going to be on Cruising Complete. So Cruising Complete, I'll be part of the panel over there. We're going to be talking about mobility and cruising. So I know a couple things about that, a thing or two. But there's going to be some other people there as well. So it should be an interesting show. So come on and check that out, 6 o'clock tonight. Woo! I got to keep telling myself that so I don't forget, right? Yeah. And I saw a cruise news here. I got a cruise news thing here for you too. How many of y'all got kids you take cruising or grandkids or somebody underage that you got to take with you and you want to keep track of? Royal Caribbean now is going to be using wristbands for ages 3 to 12 so that you can locate them. I think that's a good idea myself. I think it's but honestly, a better idea is have them where you can see them if they're at age. When my kids were at age, I was going to be able to see them. Now, granted, if they're like, 8 to 12, I'll take them to the kids club and drop them off. And then I had the wristband on them so I can look and see that they're still there and they haven't wandered out on their own, because how kids can be, they can wander. But other than that, they're going to be in my eyesight. They're going to be where I can snatch them if I need to. You know what I mean? But I think maybe, what do you think about this? The parents having the wristbands too, so that kid, skins his knee on the slide at the kids club, and they need to find the parents to, let them know, hey, your kid's skinned their knee. What do you want to do here? They need to be able to find the parents, and or if their kid's done something stupid and somebody's had to throttle them up, they need to be able to find the parents too, and say, hey, got your kid here. Otherwise, how they find the parents? I mean, do you really want to be called over the intercom? Hey, parents, your kid's being a little over here, and you need to come get them. Or, hey, parents, your kid skinned their knee on the slide. You need to come get them. I think the band trackers for the parents is as good of an idea for the kids. What do you think? Let me know. Now, I know on Princess, you don't have to worry about that because everybody gets a band, and you can find anybody that's on your group. In fact, if you meet somebody or if you're cruising with somebody, you can put them on your group too. And you just walk over, stick your thing on there, hit my shipmates, and it'll show you where they are. You can say, oh, Billy Bob's over on the water slide. Hey, Chuck the Duck's over. He's over getting a hamburger, guys, or at the Princess Burger, the salty dog, I like the tracking things for, unless you don't want to be tracked. But then you can turn it off. Vicky Law Jones, good morning to you, Law. He's coming in on the wave. I like it. That's a good wave. Instead of the handy wave, he gave me the wave. Gave me the surfboard wave this morning. I like that. That's original there, Law. Good morning. And Nellie's coming in. Good morning to you, Nellie. Thanks for joining us. Happy Wacky Wednesday to you. And Tom says, I made a black bean chicken last night with sesame, garlic, green beans, and mushrooms. So good. Rub it in, Tom. Rub it in. What did I have last night? I'm sure it wasn't like as good as that. I had, I know, canned chicken over some microwave rice with peas. That's what I had for supper. But I was so hungry, it was actually good. Festival bookings are open. Festival? What festival? You mean like Festivus? You got Christmas, you got Hanukkah, and you got Festivus for the rest of us? Is that what we're talking about, Will? What festival? Is that Festivus? I gotta let me know. Somebody let me know what that is. Sherman, what is going on? Will G, book that for 2028. Oh, is it a booking? The festival. Is that the carnival? Oh, you're talking about the new carnival ship. I'm thinking you're talking about the new carnival ship. The festival, or whatever it is. Okay, I got you, Will. It's already, bookings are open for 2028. Wow. I'll probably wait till like 2029 or 2030 to book that one, though. Let it get broke in good. 3 boiled eggs and a banana. Are you supposed to follow that up with the Three Stooges line? I got a tapeworm, but that's good enough for him. Yes, Aaron, yes. I might have had one when I was young, the way I used to be able to eat. It's 2027. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I could see 2027 opening up. And I think if you want to get on it, if you don't book it today or tomorrow, it's probably going to be too late. That's going to fill up that fast, guaranteed. And it ain't going to be cheap to get on those early bookings. But that's because the demand is going to be through the roof. I guarantee you. Love raw potato. Right, John? Usually people go, what? But John gets it. Right on, John. We're old school, man. We take the potato out of the ground, wipe it on a shirt like that. And my teeth are still good enough. I can still do it. Robin for Celiac Journeys don't like it when I do that. Pete's here from It's a Cruise Life. Hey, Pete, good morning to you. What's happening, my friend? What's that? Oh, Sensei Rabbit says hi to you there, Pete. Nellie says, I know. I did look at 2027 to ABC. Cheaper than the Legend of the Seas. Come on, Nellie. Come on. Hey, it's ABC Group Cruise. Don't you want to hang out with Ocean Travel and See Me Traveling? And a whole bunch of people are here. TNT Adventures to Sea, Celiac Journeys, Sensei Rabbit, and a whole host of others. Too many for me to name. I'd be here for 10 minutes naming everybody that's coming. Don't get FOMO, Nellie. Come on and book that cruise today and come hang out with us live and in person. Now, as soon as I can get Scott and Lisa on there, we'll do a Conscious Cruiser episode live from the ship on a Monday morning. I think that would be awesome too. We have a live studio audience for anybody who wants to come hang out with us. Good morning, Nelly from Linda. We won't leave you, Guy. Havana envy, but even more hashtag missing Chet and Robin. So we're staying in the spa. Okay, double squeakies for commentary right there. That's great. But I'm still curious how much it is. But I'm going to stay in the spa too, because I want to be able to get in that thalassotherapy and on those hot stone beds. To me, Carnival ships have great spas, and I love their. When I got ran over by the car, I got my leg the day before we went on the Carnival Magic, and we were supposed to be on there for 2 weeks, back to back. It was an 8-day and a 6-day back to back, and man, I went to that spa every day, and I got in that thalassotherapy pool, and I got on those hot stone beds, and of course we spent we didn't do any excursions or specialty dining, but we did do the spa, get massages and stuff, and my recovery. Bam! When I got off that ship, I felt 1,000 times better. I'm telling you, I'm sold on the Carnival Spa. I look forward to getting in that thing. It's going to be awesome. Nelly says, well, A and C, no, B, laugh out loud. That's where me too, Nelly. I've been on Aruba and Curacao, haven't been to Bonaire, but I'm going to get out there this time. I'm going to do something there. I don't know what. 68 here up there in Ohio with Chris, and the high of 81. We started off at 81, Chris. 81 going to 1,000. How hot's it going to be? Well, it's sort of like being boiled. I think I used cremated the other day, but it's more like being boiled. I saw guys this morning in the gym, like I do every morning when I'm leaving there, going into the sauna. I'm like, sauna? I just drive home and get out and sit on the tailgate of my truck for 15 minutes instead of going in the sauna and getting all sweaty in my truck or having to take a shower there. And yeah, I'm not doing that. 78 now, high is 98. There you go, Linda. You must be in Florida too. Yeah, you are in Florida. You're up there by Lori. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I'm 81 here, and it's going to be 1,000. Oops. Nope, high of 93. Yeah, but that heat index will be well over 98. It'll be 100, I'm sure, Linda. Fried bologna pairs well with Mad Dog 2020. Denise is becoming a sommelier because I got a feeling that is the correct choice. Maybe if you don't have any of that available, maybe some Boone's Farm. Just saying. El Gricio. Yes, El Gricio. Linda says, how about fried bologna and high blood pressure meds? That's a double squeak. Yes, that would work, Linda. Yeah. Even Denise says yes. And she's a nurse, so that's definitely a double squeaky there. Tiffany here from Canadian Family Life. Thanks for joining us here. I bet it's a little bit cooler up your way, Linda, than it is here right now. It's a pink wine and must be drank before it turns green. Before it turns green. How long does that take, Law? Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. Guys, I got to take a quick water break. So while I do, I want you to check out a breakfast that I had on the Enchanted Princess. This is what I really would eat right now if I could get my hands on it. And then December, I will. I got all my breakfast here off the Mexico section. Got a breakfast burrito, some sausage, and one of those tomatoes. And then I did get the green smoothie also. Let's see what these rascals taste like. Okay, there's scrambled eggs in there, and some cheese. It looks like some peppers. That is unbelievably good. Fantastic. Let's try the sausage next. That's wonderful. Let's try the tomato next. Here we go. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. The seasoning they put on top of it, it's so juicy. I would order all this again. But hey, let's go with the green smoothie. Smells like celery. Very good. I smell the celery, but in the tasting of it, it's not super strong. It's just right. It really mixed this green smoothie up really good. Thanks for watching. Well, there you go. And while we were drinking the green smoothie, Tom was letting us know that you can have sliced thin bologna on white bread, topped with tomato, lettuce, and a buttery, creamy Chardonnay. Chardonnay. I never would have guessed that one. I was thinking the Mad Dog 2020. The toasted white bread. Yeah, I think toasted is the ticket right there. Yeah. That sounds good to me, but I'll skip the wine, says John. Okay, all this talk about food means I have to head out to the gym, so I'll be lurking. Everybody have a great day. Sherman, right on, brother. I got the gym warmed up for you this morning. I did 1 hour and 10 minutes in there. Let's see if you can get in there and get busy and finish up, get another 1 hour and 10 minutes for me. How about that? Co-host Sensei Rabbit. Oh, that's right. That's me. You also, Sherman. Yeah, Sherman, have a great time in there, brother. Ahoy there, Squeaky Chet coming in from the real Captain. How about that? Ahoy, Captain Billy J. Can't we just duct tape the kids to the wall? What? That is an option. Or we can leave them at home. Hire a babysitter. Wait till they're in school. They can take care of themselves when they get home, right? Chain them in the closet. All right. I'll be listening. Appointments this morning. Right on, Denise. Have fun at work today. Tell all your patients I got a squeaky from Sea Lake Journeys. So that should help them recover faster. Stick your thing on there. Not my thing. What? Call out a floppy disk. You guys are going down the rabbit hole over here. Sensei Rabbit says you're going down the rabbit hole. The ban for teenagers under 12 in eyesight and under 6 should be within reach. Yep, I agree. That's what I say, Law. Ban for the teenagers under 12 should be where you can see them, and under 6 within reach. That is a good standard. That's a double squeaky for Law right there. That's pretty much what we did with our youngins. Yeah, 6 and under. I got to be able to reach them. We'd have boxed them in with some chairs. But we didn't get to go cruising until we was 40 years old and the kids were grown. So, you know, we didn't cruise with the kids until they were adults and paid their own way. Did you say canned chicken? Canned chicken. Canned chicken. I just take a can. It's already cooked. On the plate. 1 minute microwave rice. Peas, 23 seconds in the microwave. Stir it up. Eat it. Yep. My wife says I've improved, though. Robin from Sea Lake Journey says, in the old days, I just would have ate it all out of the can. I would have ate the chicken like this or used my air-conditioned thermometer to get it out. The rice, I may or may not have microwaved. I may have just eaten it out of the bowl. And the peas, I just would have poured in my mouth, juicing off. And she's right. I was a Neanderthal, and so she has helped me evolve into the Cro-Magnon that I am today. Good morning from Jimmy, the astute tourist. We had a great show hanging out with Jimmy and Sean this morning over there at the astute tourist. Always a good time with them. And Jimmy, everybody was telling you how great you looked this morning, but I was wanting to tell you, and I was driving, so I couldn't. I don't mess with my phone when I'm driving, but you sound, I can hear it in your voice. I think you can hear in people's voice how they really feel. They might tell you, I feel great, but you hear in their voice that, yeah, they don't feel great. Or they might tell you, I feel really bad, and they're trying to play sick so they don't have to go to work, but you can tell you can tell how they sound. They ain't sick. And you sound really good. I'd say you're 95%. I'd say you sounded 95% from listening to you. And I've heard you enough over the last couple of years to know what you sound like. I think you're going to be 100% by next week, Jimmy. And I'm going to give you a double squeaky to ensure that. How about that? Double squeaky power right there. Jimmy, no free roaming tots. Absolutely. No free roaming tots. And teenagers, I want to know where they are. And my kids knew if they got in trouble somewhere, they was going to be in bigger trouble when they got home. Same way when I grew up, I knew, oh Lord, don't let somebody tell my dad that I did this and that, and it wasn't what I was supposed to be doing, because I'd have had one leg less before I became an adult. He had took one off and beat me with it. Tape you what, Denise? Tape. Okay. Linda, Jimmy. And we're skipping over some of these highs because we got so many of them. Billy J, not a real captain. Whoa, is that right? You know, I know that Captain Sherry said he was wearing a Halloween costume in Orlando the other day, but I don't know. I thought he was a real captain. What say ye, Captain Billy? The new ship, first sailing is May of 2027. Oh, wow. First sailing's in May. Man, that's like the time we like to cruise, too. It's going to be, I bet it's going to be priced up there pretty high, though, Will, isn't it? Probably, I'm thinking $1,000 a person for a 7-day. They're probably starting off at that. $10.99 each. I bet they're starting up there. Aaron, Will G, Pete, Sherman. Hi, Scott and Sherman. Used to always take salt and pepper to the garden for the tomatoes and cucumbers too. Oh, man, we never carried nothing. I should have thought of that. That would have been a good idea. Especially, I love pepper. Man, I love pepper on stuff. You know it. But tomato, you got to have the salt. So if you know you're wandering out there to eat a tomato, yeah, you got to carry that salt with you. That's a good idea there, John. Tiffany, Jimmy. I mean, I put it on Eddie's show out here. We got a couple little strawberry plants, and I've got, 3 or 4 pineapples out here in the yard. I think only 2 of them are growing pineapples. One of them's been growing pineapples for a couple of years, and the other one's growing a pineapple. But the critters get them. They don't even get ripe yet, and doggone, we'll go out there, and sometimes they'll eat it and not even break it off the plant. And sometimes they'll break it off the plant and drag it halfway across the yard. And the strawberries, I know who's eating them because I caught them the other day. Mr. Rabbit. Not this rabbit, not Sensei Rabbit, but a real live big old bunny sitting out there munching on our strawberries. So we leave him alone. He can have them. Bama Nola, good morning to you. Bama, how's it going, brother? Hope you're feeling 1,000% good today, brother. Fresh tomato off the vine. Eat it like an apple with a bit of salt and pepper. There you go. Tom's saying the same thing you did there, John. I could do that. Make me want to do that now. It's making me hungry for a tomato. And you just saw that video I just showed. It was a Mexican seasoning and stuff on that tomato I was eating. Oh my gosh, that was like the best tomato I ever ate. Every time they had that Mexican breakfast at the buffet, I was eating it because it was so good. And that sausage, was the best sausage I've ever eaten, bar none. Would be very cool, Chet. Come on, Scott, we got to do it. We got to do it. Morning, Chris, Jimmy, Billy, TNT. How many in the chat would like to see Scott and Elisa come on the ABC cruise so that the Conscious Cruiser can do a live show 8:30 Monday morning from the ship, from the Carnival Horizon? I'd like to see that. Show of hands. I got a hand. I got 2 hands. Chuck the Duck's raising his hand. Sensei Rabbit raising his hand. Godzilla don't even have hands, but he's raising hands. I don't know whose hands he's raising. I'm not going to ask him where he got them from. Aaron says, yesterday I cooked some diced chicken thighs and cooked them up in some Indian-style simmer sauce with some frozen chopped broccoli and peppers and canned peas and brown basmati rice. Worked for me. That would work for me too, Aaron. Can you move down to Florida? They just built a brand new house right across the street from me. Come on down. They got a good price on it. They just dropped the price $5,000. And I know the lady that's selling it. I know the guys that built it. It's a fabulous house. Just come on down here, Aaron. You can move right in. I'll help you unload the truck. I'll get some of my friends to help you unload the truck. And you can make some of that, and I'll come over and help you eat it. That's what I'll get for helping you move out of your truck and into the house. How about that? Tiffany Bama. Oh, hoy there, not my chief. Oh, my goodness. Time is running so fast this morning, y'all. I didn't want to miss this again. Back by popular demand, while I get a very, very, very quick drop of water, is how about some pole dancing?
Take that, Kurt. There you go.
Take that, Kurt. That's from Ryan right there. PK Adventure Travels. I said, come on, Ryan, do that. He had to do like 2 or 3 takes till we got it right. Yeah, he is ready for the ABC cruise too, though, I think. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, last night I did egg salad sandwich. Oh, let me tell you what, when I'm in the hospital for some reason, Chris, doesn't matter if when I was in there for cancer surgery, if I was in there getting my leg, sewed back, I couldn't sew it on, but they sewed up the stump and all that, and fixing my arm and all that. I craved egg salad sandwiches. That's what I craved. I didn't care what they brought me to eat. I'd eat that too, but I'd say, hey, can you bring me an egg salad sandwich too? And they usually would. They'd say, yeah, okay. And they say, what do you want to eat? I'd say egg salad sandwich. I'd eat whatever they brought me. I don't care if they brought me a piece of turkey and mashed potatoes. I'd eat that. I'm still hungry. Can you bring me an egg salad sandwich? I had egg salad sandwiches. I probably ate half a dozen of them a day when I was in the hospital, both times, because I just craved them. I don't know why. Ain't that weird? Weird kind of cravings you get when your body's injured or recovering from something. What do you crave when you get injured or sick or whatever? Sounds good, Aaron. Sounds real good, Aaron. Where's Danny the D? Oh, Danny the D. I don't know. Maybe she had to go to work early today. I don't know what happened. Danny D. Danny D, where are you? Lassie, go find Danny D. Maybe Lassie will find her. I hope she's okay. I hope she didn't fall down a well, like Timmy always did, or Lassie had to go save him. Ahoy, Captain Billy. Hi there. Yeah, hello. We made chicken crunch wraps with sweet bell peppers. Oh, man. That sounds good too, man. I love me some bell peppers, red and green and yellow. Give me all the colors and put it on some chicken wraps. That's what I'm talking about there, Jimmy. I'd eat that. Hey, good morning to you, Carol. Good morning from Ohio. Thanks for joining us. We'll give you a squeaky this morning. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We sure appreciate it. And we're here on Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30, Sunday nights at 6 o'clock. I got a new video every Friday, and also shorts coming out all the time too. And just to help you, entice you to subscribe, maybe you want to see, let's see, what will entice somebody to subscribe? Maybe this?
I can make it work. I can make it work. I can make it work.
Oh. Yeah, how about that? You can make it work. That's Robin from Sea Lake Journeys right there, who is off in Texas this week. But thanks for joining us, Carol. We sure appreciate you. And good morning, Foodie from Bamanola. Vicky, ahoy, Carol, morning. Yeah. Oh, there is a birthday, and I don't want to forget this. Antoinette's birthday. So I was going to sing a special happy birthday song to you, Antoinette. Happy birthday, Antoinette. Happy birthday to you. To make your birthday turn out right, I give these squeakies to you. Happy birthday, Antoinette. How about that? Hopefully she'll catch the replay and see that. If she doesn't, y'all can go tell her that Sea Lake Journeys sung for the very first time on this channel, happy birthday to somebody. And I think I'll try to do that from now on. Happy birthday to you. I'll sing it like that. And hopefully, let's see. Well, my numbers are still there. I was expecting to look up and see 3 people left. I was kind of laughing too. Love me some fried bologna sandwiches. Y'all making me want a fried bologna sandwich now. I may have to go get one. Hey, from Vicky right there, growing our own veggies, first time in the Northwest. So good, out of the garden. You know it. It's hard to grow a garden in Florida. I'd have to put up I don't know what to keep the critters out. We got every kind of critter in the world. We're standing there in the butterfly garden the other day in the afternoon, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and a gopher turtle comes under our fence, goes right past us, just ignoring us. He walks right there. Big gopher turtle. Rabbits out in the yard eating strawberries. Raccoon up there in my tree watching me in the swimming pool. Yeah, critters everywhere. Hey, Canadian Family Life. Hey, we grow a garden every year. Fresh veggies are the best. They are. We just have to buy our fresh veggies at Publix. What can I say? Hey, Foodie. Now, occasionally, there has been one year where they didn't get the pineapple, and I was able to get it. So I've harvested one pineapple for myself. Usually, it's still green. It hasn't even started turning yellow yet. And they up there done chewed holes in it. I don't know if it's the squirrels, mice, rabbits, raccoons, possums, turtles. I don't know what's eating it. Could be all of them. Maybe they all come by and take a bite. All right. Good morning. Bonaire has excellent snorkeling and scuba. Well, I know Tom and Terry is going to be probably doing scuba there, because I know Terry just went and got her certification. We did our scuba diving in St. Thomas, and I think it's pretty much a one and done, because it's such a not that I can't do it, but it's a lot of hassle for the crew to I have to get in the water. They have to hand me the stuff, and somebody be there so the tank don't drop and go to the bottom or whatever, and get it on me and get the flippers on my foot. And it's a lot of hassle for the crew. So we have to give them a giant tip, of course, but I'm glad I did it. Probably won't do the scuba again, but I'm so glad I did. Snorkeling though, I still do. I just did some in Belize. Got a couple of videos on that. Better than boiled eggs. Oh, I'll tell you though, boiled eggs, I get a hankering for them too once in a while. So I get them and have them for breakfast. I'll usually eat them 3 at a time. So I don't know why I get a hankering for those things. Hey, Vicky. Oh, hey, Chris. And TNT says, I even grew one big pot plant. Cut it out, Tom. It's a family show. Morning, Law Jones. And if you've watched much of Paradij, then you know they're fond of Klein Bon Air, a small island close by where there is good snorkeling. Oh, okay. I haven't watched Paradij in years. When we first started watching, I think I watched a couple other things, but there was several of them out there. I was like, I can't watch them all. Who am I going to watch? And now I kind of just watch our local group in here. Nice puff pass. Tom, did you pass that over to Jimmy, did you? Good morning, Sensei and Chet. Bacon and eggs to you. Thank you for that, Amelia. I could use some bacon and eggs right now. Y'all making me hungry. I ate breakfast, but I'll probably have to eat a second breakfast. Sounds like winter. I love fried bologna. I didn't realize how many people like fried bologna. I thought it was just me. I thought it was because I grew up in a trailer that I like bologna, and other people who didn't grow up in a trailer wouldn't know what I was talking about. For your information, thank you for reminding me. Careful where you. Yeah, exactly, Jimmy. Okay, I got to go eat, Chet. Laugh out loud. I know I got to eat again too. I got to go eat again. Leashes should be required for kids on the cruises. Leashes, yes. Leash them up. Leash them up, Tommy. I think you're right. Did you mean with Chet, Foodie's Vacations? Oh, thank you, Chet. I'm doing fantastic. You sound fantastic, Jimmy. You really do. Zach coming in. Good morning, Sensei Chet, Sensei Wabbit, and everyone in the double squeaky dojo. Thanks for joining us here this morning, Jack. I say no tots or teenagers on any ship. That's even better, Pete. That's what we're going on Virgin in October. No kids. No kids. And on Princess, they say they have kids on there, but I don't think we've been on Princess like 10 times. I don't think I've seen 10 kids between the 10 cruises we've been on. Amelia, double squeakies administrator Jimmy, 745 for continued healing and improvement. Right on, Aaron. Woohoo! Right on. And Jimmy's loving it. All right, guys, it's about time for me to get out of here. I got to leave y'all. Hey, TJ, good morning to you. Thanks for joining me. And big pinky waves from Tom right there. I got to give you one last thought before I get out of here. It's thanks to all my subscribers, thanks to my lurkers, thanks to hashtag replay, moderators, people who are peeking in the window right now, of course, all of you here in the chat, and special thanks to these people right here. All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining me here today. Hope to see you Friday morning at 8:30. Until then, we'll see you around the channel. See you around the channel.
Well, thank you very much.